Bronsia, this my Munina Joe, Emma Moaquaba, Edeba, Asanteman Casafidie, Waha, and so a cheap pop me and Sa so. A brasso, sir, or my moon, some cacra and Sakania Babuano, Samo, Sir Cassiano, Yade, ever some more. Now, and you rain, and some be out, Betty or Cassiano, and say.
Natural resources minister and some of the Abatuja HMA. What just a Piatifan will suffer or Malfoina, say and fire who ever join.
International Energy Conference be air kwaso amagana mampani His Excellency Nana Dankwa Kufuado Eden Nsembi ato ejawo.
Right Honorable Bagbin and a day they are told Mashebeja for himself one friend father no and a day yen
Aja Jefuanka Bomuku Chiremu Amudu Rasasu and Asasu Zafi Erikopiemu Ewo Aya Committee Bianim and Asa General Legal Council Nim Ewo and Sembia Waka Ediagu Wonhu Efim.
Sansu ena swame garages and a day woman su fresh swame SMA no say one machine so toss wa esisi nkwanche nyina woni yi emfiri ho.
Same registration exercise Jumadia air cost to another yakahubi ama sabi yenuanu adi dem kakra wamode ensembi abetu jachirem say in favor wa mo intimpani for enye bibi enfano mo.
Na nanu ada Valentine yedi ya no enam so ama nkwanhia wodo pi ACC ye.
Adesmaima and some of Robika Hona better say and Renonsia Cassia war Asanteman Casafidie wa ha and so a cheap pop me and so nasia. Kanweni Enfa Emma KFM Musical Center. One more Asha Yasian Remy de Cassie Somo. Open microphone, speakers, drums, combos, keyboard, and a Kikanwina, a funny Fidia would what dia. Bopi wana share, or Kumasia Boom Presence Runabout. A face of Malcolm Pantan Ponus, one Crabatani Ebo. A face of Mantam Drew Sianing in Emono, Watu one Crabatano Apete, and Intiko, Nepodi Fidia Nefedi Ujuma. 0207164345 and 0548 366-813. Afen so aya yesu aya wie mobile phones. Woman so beje phone papa na ekasem no chechi bia na wo ye na mente wonka hello wan nie kasa yie na afi wo de chese two speaker nko mo bia ni so biti bi krampa na wote. Ko yesu aya wie mobile phone shop na kwaje phone papa na sa ha we nyina etenka. Phone se free UK die omonko a akache ene mekanfo edi amount. Kumasi KD etia. Opposite Kumasi Zoo main gate no. Ko na no mo eni sa wo so. Eya 0245 771-666. Enyuma koya daroma ena yade kasie esomo. Akenkanfo ayeme. Ekuya ofosuhuma Watson menen.
Ensroma nana yakwana du yadom.
Ghana mampani na nado dankwa Kufuado etia ne nayachi wode nafuadu esi wo kwa apro anase ekwanto abo ewa aman hodo eso na enumu anadwumadie bi akoso na eya International Energy Conference enumu na mampani ede nsembia atudwa akiremu ese enei no eya na eya ne nwanwa pa na osan di ho yawo afenso enya de pa se amanya akọ animu na wafa wontampa efra no enei board ye bone ma ode atwa won ho ahia no wo mo entimi emfa enya bibi no macho na jeje mu na saa ne ma nyina ese kwa wo se ewotwedi amponyankropo nim die mu no ena ode saa ne ma ne dom ye se gold diamond anything ma ne ho ne ma no nyame enim die mu no ode dom ye se be ya ye betimi ede abo man ne ho bra enti so ma bia kwa animu no so won de wo hia saa ne ma no na bra bom ode bebo ne ho bra na eye no nwanwa yie pa enti wasere se amaya hodo a se bia mo fo se omo sa so na chi adware no e ma omo nyi omani emfiri saa ne ma no so wo mo enka wo ho enkwa ho na mfa ne dwuma se ne sena efata.
We have a solemn duty to take immediate, bold, and concrete steps to protect global climate from warming beyond unbearable limits. African Development Bank has stated that Africa will need some $3 trillion United States dollars in mitigation and adaptation by 2030 to enable us implement our nationally determined contributions. The obvious question arises, as to how do we finance these commitments, especially as our socio-economic development continues, unfortunately, to be low. The great rivers of the world flow through our continent, and so are the lakes and the dramatic waterfalls. We have breathtaking deserts as well. We have minerals that the rest of the world would kill for. All the minerals that are needed to run modern economies are in our continent. Indeed, 30% of the Earth's remaining minerals are in Africa. We have fertile lands, we have picturesque and captivating landscapes, and useful and interesting plants. And we are still home to what is left of the big animals on our planet. The Almighty has blessed our lands with abundant natural resources, and we believe it would be wholly unfair for the world to demand that Africa abandons the exploitation of these same resources. The Almighty has blessed our lands with abundant natural resources, and we believe it would be wholly unfair for the world to demand that Africa abandons the exploitation of these same resources needed to finance her development and help us to cope better with the threat of climate change at a time when many countries on the continent have only just discovered them.
Onipa kasa ye aya Ghana mampanyi Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo.
Mama ye tuwa enyumre kasi abono so ede amama toso edionu ena oyene kesie bi eto amagana na chese enkrofukwa wowo apieti ena namso ema oyene eto womo na ewo sa oyene ya eto womo mu enamso ama Land and Natural Resources Minister wo twa fan bi ede to hono eno ena enede wo su ede frɛ omanfo nyina se fan ya wetwa ede ato we omanfo mra na wo mabua en yesemeka omanfo kakra eye adwuma kwa ye fa won se magazine wo mo ede dynamo na to ka mu na namso ema ede nkwanhia kese esi wa pieti namso ma enkora ne mpanyimfo ni bi mu akeka nyina ehwere won kwa na enyapade bebre nso sɛye eno ne namso ema enede onmonyafo samo ginapo ensemode atudwa etwem a wo kyerɛ sɛ obi ka anase wonua ho ka na kyerɛ sɛ won so wo ho aka ne ntuno bɛsrɛ ɔmanfo sɛ wɔn nso so mɛyɛ wɔmmoa na kyerɛ sɛ sika yetuatua no wɔn so mfa bi mmra sɛ bɛyɛ bɛboa ama apiati kuro no yatimi akyekere.
It should be, as they say in our local parlance, a Yibima kind of fund, and little donations here and there, and together we can build this community out of our generosity and out of our collective efforts, and hopefully without the contribution of the public exchequer and also the contribution of foreign contributions or donations, and we can own the process ourselves. And so I'm here to make a modest contribution of 20,000 Ghana cedis. I don't have to disclose the salary of a minister. I think if I did, everybody will understand why it has to be 20,000 Ghana cedis. So thank you very much, madam. And yeah.
Enya ye kwatie ye eye oswafo wo hye ensase ena afe obade ensa no enyuma so onimonyamfo Samuel Ginapo wode ensami tu nsantwofo anim wa bra wode sikabotene eye 20,000 Ghana cedis ekokoto apieti fan no emu.
Ya kwanza mfufura mu dia ene nana no demonstration ya kwaso eye yentua demo no ekwaso ewo enkrapumpuni mantamu a NDC amanyokuo no ena na edi animu no wa mugusu ayo ya kire no a ane ensantwerafo de nsa ayi ya microphones ni en camera ejina mpanyimfo a na edi animu nanim e kire mu se papa ene demonstration ya mu ye krampo no kofa bai ene sei ensembe kra na mo beka ama na fa fidie su ato mampanyin senti amoye demonstration di enti kra na nei moye na no na mo kire mu se eye 11 no a omo pese omo fa kuntunu ase anasa omo fa kwan bi su a chinchina de san Ghana fo ko mu no eno enti ena moye demonstration o mato ne din se yentua demo na je se eye 11 de omo kire mu se ye ku omo anasa omo ye aban kwosoro ba fam krampa anya de se wo mo ebetua na wo interviews ni mu no ana eye microphone ne cameras no ekopi owura eye Francis Zavi eye sosu anim se papa ensem we tu dwan wa kirem se se bi panimu nkasa sa anya hwe krampo no se nka owura Francis sosu yi wo ye lawyer ni afen so krampo no ye mranim ni ana se wo ye mrahye bedani tiki wo sesa bi wunimu de pa kwa animu na nkansem bi se no eni se efri won chan na eba na akofri won chan abasa no ma kirem se enye aniso na afen so krampo no nyensem ana nka mo hwe animu se ebe free ne chan de aba na no ana ma kirem se ne sent no se yede yo na sa anya wo ya yenya ofaye omo tabiri nsem no de akopie mu ewo General Legal Council for akache na omo tonsa de afro panyi no abekirechire mu senti kura ma ne ka sansem no de tia wo.
The statement of the Honorable Sosu, who is a lawyer, was made during an interview he granted after a demonstration and is available on social media and on various radio stations. The statement was to the effect that some judges seek refuge and hide behind political parties and behave as, quote-unquote, political judges. He said, quote, if you make yourself a political judge, you will be treated politically and your tenure of office will run with the political party that you favor, unquote. The association finds this statement of Honorable Sosu against judges as unfortunate, reckless, and misguided, coming as it is from a member of parliament and a lawyer who should know better. The questions the association would like to ask Honorable Sosu and his ilk are: A. Who is a political judge? B. Who determines who is a political judge, and by what criteria is the determination made? 3. Who are the so-called political judges who are going to be dealt with? The association considers this statement of Honorable Sosu as deliberate and calculated to create disaffection against the judiciary and an attempt to scandalize the judiciary and judges, and we condemn the said statement in no uncertain terms. Judges do not determine which cases are filed or put before them for hearing. The statement of Honorable Francis Xavier Sosu is an attempt to intimidate judges who are doing nothing other than their normal work. The association takes a serious view of the statement of Honorable Sosu and considers it very unprofessional from a lawyer and an unprovoked attack on the judiciary.
Wey ajajefuo bi nsemu omaka ede afa ensemu a owura Francis anase lawyer Francis Xavier Sosu eka ede fa wo se wo moya mo ho amanyofo atemuafo waso mo nte sa ansem no asese political judges party ene papa baba beyi na no e wo General Legal Council for enim
mama ye to akase bono so ede amamwa ene dey and Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Michael Kwe, one so di ensembi atuja, and I say Agban Babin mom, what the ensembi atuja, ewo emrashe bejafie, and in some of the two journey, and I say, watch them one say, wo bobram rashe bejafie, who I say ya pet, and ye nam rashe bejafoni bia some fado eno watch nsemu na watch say ewom wo ya fada ewom rashe bejafie nanso eno enkyere say mon fanfre no fado fada na ene dey wabra rashe bejafo ekọ asetena no sanso esi biem ya na kyese wo kyere say dodro na freedom kuman ho na eba eno na owura Agban Babin ekyiremu a wo kyere say sa fado fada enne eto entwa
when is leading the procession into the House of Commons for the Queen. It's not anywhere. Since that has not been done, I'm compelled to do it myself on the chair. Yes, I'm the father of the house, but that should not be said when we are in a procession coming into the house. So please, let that be the end of fathering father. I'm grateful for the education, but at least we must go by the ethics of our career. I thank you so much.
Asanteman FM.
Mama, enya ye kotie ye Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Agban Babin ne nsɛm a wɔde atu gya ɛwɔ mmarahyɛ bedwafie a wɔkyerɛ sɛ fado no ɛnɛ da mmarahyɛ bedwafoɔ no wɔ mmara.
Enyimre no nsia kasia no wasugusu a wutie de fra Asanteman kasa fidie wɔ ha ne nso akyiri pa miɛnsa so. Na yɛtoa ensɛm ne so dia. Enrada ebeto dwa sɛ okɔ abono mantemu a MPP amanyokuo no wontitina ne wɔ hɔ. Ɛyɛ owura Kwame Bafo ɛyɛ dodoɔ na afrɛ ne sɛ ayɛbronye DC. Aposifo atonsa afrɛ no ɛwɔ wɔn headquarters sɛ omeyi nsɛm bia no ɛyɛ nsɛm bɛyi. Na nsɛm wakɔtena radio so kyerɛ mu sɛ ai de nneɛma keka kɔno no krampo no wɔhu ne sɛ mampanyi dada John Dramani Mahama wɔne akaidafoɔ ɛka bom ɛpɛ sɛ ɔmo ɛyɛ ku ɛwɔ ɔman yi mu. Na saa nsɛm yi na mpanyinfoɔ te na ɔmo sɛ dabi untimi ɛmfo ano nka nsɛm wo etira saa ɛma yɛ nhwɛ wo ɛma wo nkɔ ɛno nti bla ya tena yɛ na ebeyi nsɛm na no evidence ɛwɔ ho ɛne imposenti ɛma wo kasa ansɛm no ampa ɔdeosia yoyo polisifoɔ de krata aba abɔnte sɛ ɛmmɔ nnwere no ɔnan na ɛyɛ abronye DC ɛwɔ mo headquarters ama no ɔnan nimpo ana wɔfa ne buku ɛhyɛ na moto no koduro no ɔsemaba ɛne ɛwɔ ba yɛ ɔba ne sɛ polisifoɔ bɛyɛ bɛfa bɛyɛ sei ewi ase na yɛ detaining no na kyɛ sɛ yɛ de natural cells na ɛno ɛna beto dwa sɛ ɛnɛyi no polisifoɔ ɛsa de krata aba abɔnte sɛ ɛnura no ɛyɛ ɛnade akyi ɔmo de ne bɛkɔ akopie mu ɛwɔ a court na na court ne kɔ asetena ɔkɔ asetena no ɛna wahyɛ sɛ wamani beli yebusa ne sɛ nsɛm a yɛde bɔ no ntansa mienu no wodifo anaasɛ wodi bem ɛna wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ wonni bem wonifo wɔ saa ntansa mienu na yɛde bɔ no nyinaa mu nti court ne se ɛne 100,000 Ghana cedis bill wonya ɛne wɔ mama ne be nyame yɛ adoma march bosom ya yɛbɛsi mu no ne nafu ɛtɔ so nkono wɔn sa mepie mu ɛwɔ court na saa nsɛm ya yɛ ma abrante yi beli ɛna wɔde nsɛm bi tu dwa ɛyɛ nsɛntwerɛfoɔ nhyia mu bra yɛ yi no ɛna wɔne nsɛntwerɛfoɔ abɔ nkɔmɔ no wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ wɔno deɛ wɔhu ne sɛ IGP yɛra James Opombuonu George Opombuonu ha ɛyɛ adeɛ sɛ ɛkyɛ sɛ asɛ paa no wɔn pɛ na asɛm na ensem bie wɔ hɔ no nyame yɛ adoma nkyɛ obeyi apie ensem wɔ no ɛne yɛwura IGP ntam no ɛyɛ ade obeyi apie paa na ohun sɛ manfo de dɔ mo yɛ yɛ ne nkyera bronye yɛmusa ne nsɛm ne ma nam so ɛma wɔto nsafrɛ no.
Actually, I've been advised by my council not to respond to this populist arrest that was effected by the IGP. I think the next court date is on the 9th. But what I would like to say is that no amount of this populist incarceration would enjoin me from voicing out or speaking my mind. In the coming days, from tomorrow going, I'll come out with some personal issues that I have with the IGP, which has nothing to do with this particular case. I have used the word populist because the exercise of the IGP for some months now have been described as populist, and same has been happening to me. So from tomorrow going, I'll come out publicly to speak to the people.
The kind of what you mean say a personal thing. Police for Chobia, Ombetima be there, but for IGP to state is
Yera IGP George Akufu Dampare de medium hu ne sɛ nsɛm bi wɔ mene ne ntem akyire no mɛba abeyi atu German centralfoɔ ne Ghanafoɔ nyinaa anya mu entiye wei ɛyɛ nsɛm bi a yɛwura bronya de tu dwa no ɔse no krampo no na lawyerfoɔ atunefo sɛ animanimu ya no mane nkasa ansa na ebrepa mu ɔmoma ne kwan sɛ ɔmɛkasa ɛna ɔde saa nsɛm no ɛbɛba abeto edwa wei ɛyɛ nsɛm a ɛyɛ regional chairman ɛde ma NPP amanyokuo no Kwame Bafo ede etu dwa wobra ye mani bill ene
Omama ya tuwa kasebo no so ede amamo na ya kai mo sa fe na wode afidie no ato ha aha eye Asanteman oha ene nso atwipo miensa kasa fidie no eso uko Facebook nso ubenya yen live YouTube nso ubenya yen live ewo ho no mobomadanafo agyenkyere no ebra ye wie pe ye beje brane akenkan ni nyina ede ama ya tuwa kasebo no so ede amamwa ye de ne atwiremu ewo soame abato empesia no eso na Ashanti Regional Vice Chairman wo soame abato empesia no eso ne nsema wode atudwa atwiremu a wo kyerɛ sɛ wo besre soame fo sɛ container bi esisi kwan ho a ensem fata enu ntino wo besre won so o meyi mfiri ho enu ntino Mr. Lukmanuhu wo ahoma no so ye ne bebɔ nkomo na wono ankasa akyerɛ mu sɛ container no esi kwam ana sɛ esi omo garages no ba bia ɛwɔ no ɛhɔ pɛ ne si ana enu ntino yɛwura Lukman enwumre wo tie nka ya mawadwo
ya nua me nua ba
ejiri se ho ye nyame adom ye ho ye na mo nso
nyankopɔn adom obia ho ye
wotie Asanteman
enwumedie enti a yenya echwemu a wo kire se chese swami eme wo mo emeji containers ahodo a esisi wo nyina emfiri won mo enu ntini ebisa se container no esikwam anase eka ba mu diem enu ntina wo kire se swami municipal assembly for emeyi emfiri we
wotie Asanteman
FM the family Lukman Muhammad Apidu Ghana National Association of Garages Ashanti Regional Vice Chairman mini aba ma memfa akwanya kese we so na mentia atiefo nyina na memfa akwanya kese we ya so na mentia Ghana National Association of Garages so nyina mini aba eyenukre ufri swame MVTI na ukopie club 600 no o mane ya filling station o total filling station no ekwan na efa ho no ekọ magazine copy club 600 na Dr. Bobie epenso eno hu se ekwan na sei enu nti no ye behwe ni ya ye kwan yi na wasan ma ya che se ema ye hu se containers bisa ekwan ho a ye pavement ne so na mo bia no mu yi o mu no ma be kwan no eti bia na ese nipa efa no ho na o mu di containers no asisi enti o mu sa yi no be kwan no ma se o kwa eye kwan mu na wona nti odi agro aka bebo aka bo nipa bibiri ewo ho enti na ni so adi hu no wo hwe hu se so mo tena ho a enya de se ebetumi aboa efiri se ye ba be ye so me interchange so run about ye be ni interchange no enu nti no wo hwe hu se wo mo mu firi so ame eba kwatafo no wo mo ntimi mefa so run about nti wo mbe pak MBTI nchen ho akopie club 600 no omo kwatafo eti yeyi wo mu nyina firi ekwanu eyekwan mu no mo tie eti yeyi wo mu firi kwanu yeyi wo mu firi kwanu no ampanya miada roma ombe ku kwanu so aye bibia kama amaye a se ekwanu mu da ho a se nipa ekwa enipa nya pavement ne so efa ekọ ama ne ho to no enani na nsan ya na swame MC ama omo order se wo mu nsan fa container no mesisi pavement ne so no mu nyi wo mu no mu kwan no back yete ni sana anya yede enti Ghana National Association of Garages mpanifo Asia meeting emo mo me ayene MC kushia yene ni kushia no ka se woni ho hwe se bibi se ekoso enti yata ko aka kire wo mo se dumadie no mu die na mo no mu tuba bi o mu container ni beti ayakwa enti wo mu di siwa enye yi enu akire MC san beti aye na so ese yamra ye san ni kushia ye ni kushia no afedo ma ye ti ase wono na aka kire wo mo se omumpa containers no mesisi ho yemti aka kire se in fact omanya owo kwan na wosika enye omanya owo sika na owo kwan efiri se obi abedi dwuma ofa kwan so ne kodi ne dwuma na wo be ma wo ma ba betisi omudi containers no ba betisi ho no ehe fa na nipa mfa na hefa na nipa mfa enko na hefa na kan so fa enti nya de se beboaye enti ye de ye enti ate but onu so ma ye ti ate se wonya decide so obemom de esi ho nde ekwan bia so obemom de titi ho eni ho ti ehu videos bebre ene ba bontin eyentem bebra emwa ema swame magazine entumpon emwa ma swame entumpon mwa ye ema duma dia ye dinu magazine enkoso maye
na chese owura Lukman wonsem a wo kanyina metiasie ya chese MCE ena ema won kwan se containers no wonsam fa mesisi kwan mu biem
wotie
Asanteman FM anya de se ebebo akra emo akra metina video e de asende mo eni hu video so ho na mo de ato social media amobia hu se de AC kose eye nukre anase enye nukre anya de se ebebo akra emo aye kwan bia because eye kwan mu pa no ndi containers ni sisi
na o sanso chese mutu anamon eko MCE hoko busa se eyampa wono na ama kwan na mu busa ye no de na firi mu bae
yedi ka ko e de o ka se woni mu bi wono abekọ fedo hakọ ene se won kọ ho no nkọ he na de ekọ na emoa enu akire no de etoso miensa ye kọ ho anta na wo ka kire se an wono na ama mu kwan se wo mu pansisi
Owura Lukman ye beda sepa na ensem a wo kan meso amekwan no eso na menam Baby a container ni sisie ne de enya de so ni fi se traffic awodo a chi wo so amekwan so nyina eya na containers amanfo eji ne ma firi mu no eka ho pa
se store no kra wo ho a omuyi no mani free store no di beku kwam ade no so ho ye pavement so a se nipa ne fa ho enti wo mani di container na kosi wo no Kosuba from Omudi Noma Begu Kram.
Asanteman FM.
Mekai maybe Zimbabwe Agric Minister Eba Garages. Any regional minister, ye for you know you Noma is see her. Omuma Kwanian Fire Capra and Kono. Ye Nyakan, ye see from
Asanteman FM.
Oh, Renan Emma or my name is Wadu Emma
Enkoye. Ora Lukman and you may better say your bow Pumoji and so.
You mean about Miss Damasini at Chifuina? You.
Oh, Mamma, and ye quotier ye or ye Ashanti Regional Vice Chairman at the Maswa Me Garages, Ora Lukman, and some of the Atu Jano Ebi, and now ye call ye quotier free one cassa and
Yet one some no so dear, October Bossumin the Betoja. And ye SIM cards I use no will be answer registration, ye linking it to your Ghana card. Na eno ho nsam eye bebre omanfo bi kura kire mu se we kura djuma be na ye sa de abema ye enya de se ye beye ene ye nya ye beye yet 1 month October no eso ye na amanfo ahase ebufa so na de se ma me be ye me se me be ready ubakọ eye office ahodo no eye telcos no offices no na chese ahomachi no mienu wo bi akoda ho wo twen sa de be chine aye ne de first ama no asori akọ na djuma so Nyame ya aduma match bosom ya yebesimu no ane yedi nyina ebeba na wiye na nei Eastern Regional Branch edema persons with disabilities wamo eden sembi atudwa kirem sa adwumadie no a ekoso no chese enema nkoye emfa momo wamo regional chairman no ewo eye Eastern Region ho eye Owura Samuel Sapon Boatin wono na edi dom nanim eden nsam na atudwa akirem se wambonyo sokura esansa ade achi ade asa nyina no se de ne manfo no eden nsam obeto nanimu ani wamo kwana muntimi mfra bronsan wamo kwana ye dwodwo mo ni nyina ye befua se mo bekwa akogina ntenten se bi wamo so adidam enya de se ebu omo akwan bia so ne sent no mo de eto mpanyimfo anim se Wamonsha na mo telecommunication networks no enkasa said ye be ya won betimi akọ afiefie mu akoye sa adwumadie na masabie nuanom a wamo adidem no
New job enough and south and now more yamain. Now almost say about say district now can Eastern Region 33 district. Almost start 2 districts and normally I start new job north and south and almost starting tea. Almost say a bako baby and then no dear yeah shiamuano. Now say about say in the 1008 and I was say by name a moon 800 doma for so I want to set me a register. Yeah can so far only for 1,000 or ha when I ever can so member I'm will be able register come. I could say I do say you say I did be an and crowd free. Among far Ubu any dear my science so can and so a kingdom now one or year holding your kingdom you know I can pass it in the Pamara in every could be and I say a person with disability so I answer your could be na ye kuna a person with disability nipa ye di demono intimate some intimate kasa intimate ante intimate so adim sanya man ye ma high enti se ba se register semono you want say ye kokora intimate ni queue no line no intimate nim and I area from bo na ensa ho ye fini ade e ba kwa horo beba no ye say twa picture ye say o sa horo wonsa you say asetena na eden enti yesre aban se bibi
Samuel Sapon Boatin wono ene chairman edema Association of Physically Challenged womo nkrabata ewo eye epoe mantemu na anso ho Oba wada wamo emana no eye Owura Ewura Eunice Owusu Anderson wono so ade ebito so akiremu se de ne panyin ne ka no eye no krepa na how ne amane ne atete de wamo efa bi mu ewo sa asem registration yi emu enu achi na Owura Daniel Ajekum wono ene Ghana Federation of Disability Organizations ne nkrabata ewo Eastern Region wamo chairman ede ensemwe etu dwa akiremu se When Momodi obedi kan ede ensem bi atudwa akọ ama empanyimfo mo ewon kran se sa adwumade na ekoso no omofo mani ni ache san ensem bi tete won ha won pa
Within the Daniel Ajekum, Meda Eastern Region, Ghana Federation of Disability Organizations, Akonya Yanyane and they Akunya Kesia, Abwa and Bebre, because time I started some registration, that be an town would be and say, it's a bit then I am crop for you or make me a good line because we come maybe I am to say, any pair, a Chashia or Hono. Akonya be no bit me Abuama and say, Yanko for betty me, I that's what I say, Namia Buama, Yakunya say, now and penny for 2 1 more way. It says, I'm more way, I am penny for more one cry contact yan regional no na regional no MTN penifo ne Vodafone ne Tigo penifo so contact yan ya hyehyɛ na dua yi omotumi dia ba yes adwumade dia mayen eti da yan penifo mo one cry na ase meneme sensa ene dia maya mayen enso a yenuam bebre so omo other district no so no omo so mo busa se na be na mo so dia no ya ya mo eti mesrem penifo se mo mfa sa konya we so no mo so mo mfa nto enkran so ma dia to no na besi no na omo so mo unite me register mo sema
me Eunice so and this mini Eastern Regional Women's Swing Leader Emma no nyina Eastern Region I'm sure Ghana Society for the Physically Handicapped registration no e bebre ho mu ko school it's linking to the Ghana card na very difficult it e madwuma no ho ne e din anke se o mu ko school e won hunim dia anke se o ma ye wo fia ma o manya wo registered numbers and sana o ma ba but entisa e bebre na ko school da it na se o mu link wa hansa na o mu aye registration ta ma dwumadi na ye din it so say anka e fiefie mu o mu rewre fiefie mu especially ye nya hodin no mo ye maye anka be boaye
Eni ayati ye de di kan no eye Owura Daniel Ajekum wono eni titinani edema Ghana Federation of Disability Organizations ne nkrabata ewo epoye mantamum na de tosumienu eye obane no eye Ewura Eunice Owusu Anderson wono eni Eastern Regional Women's Wing edema people with disabilities.
Mama ya tuwa kasi abono so ede amamo na ojifo bosome no ne da na etosu edu nine na eyadafo da na adofo da yedi ye na ne nkokko esun wo kromu pa enam so ama traffic nso achi wo kromu de na nya asam ketwa na chese accident nso esi wo mu de na chese hunsem no eye bubruja na ye kopiemu ewo Tanno North Mansini no emu eno ewo Ahafo region ensambia esisi wonom na chese accident ya esisi wonom no na enye asam ketwa motor rider bia na wono efri yamfo susan so kwan no so na chese wono so ene ne dofo womo ekwa akodi Valentine bi edi a yede frɛ no eye Christian Chenebu akodua na chese nyananom wato nananom ewo ensiado ne nyina ne se wone ne kanchema na womo ati motor so a womo eni kire yamfo susan so kwan no so na chese fofia nto ata tipa truck bi a wo kire se ne registration number JN-8109-Y na chese car no yade a light enim enu ntini wa hunu no ode kokobo motor rider ya namso ma Christian Chenebu akodua de wato nananom ewo ensiado ya ye chese wo ba na wo ka ne ho so no woda ayaresa bia wono so eje ayarehwe na ewo sa ensemimu ye bekwa homa no so na ye ne youth leader owo Yeni youth leader owo yamfo susan so eye Owura Asante yere no kwakwa twetwe nkomo na wodi nsem ni nyina to yenim said ye esifa ye ma accident no esi ye ono so abomu ntremu ama me ne matiefuo enyemu entremu omama yegusua twentwa ya homa na se yensa ebeka Asante na yene no atwetwe nkomo said ye accident no esi ye enam so ma chese Owura Christian ene wato nananom ewo ensiado no oba ne de nyankropon ayadom a ne ho baabi ene kan ya wono so eda yaresa bia woje ayarehwe enu ntinu ye hwemo bosses oba homa ne so ayene betwetwe nkomo ama mo so matimi enya mo ho ntiase
na yenya no ne de ho ya hafo mantam ye bebo shi ne apiemu ewo bono mantam no emu na ewo bono mantam ne mu no ye kwade ne ekopiemu ewo sampa Headmistress ono eda suku ano eye Sampa Islamic KG and Primary School ano ewo Jamai North Mensimu wabono mantemu eye Madam Esther Redu Sasa wade adesrede atu abayanim se enso abayan so na se emfa Jamai North Mensino krache panyin so na ento Ghana man panyin ene ne dom se and the school feeding program where kwaso ewo schools ahodo mu no wa mu school no de ya twaja o na so obusasa da mo nka Ghana ho ana wei eya sembisa maame no ebisa eno no wa kire mu se enam se school feeding no a ebi eni wa mu school mo ni ntino se yebo break time pebo sankura ya tie sikuro ni mountain so wo kwa hios me kopa aduane me kopa de medie wo bi kura akofia wo mabiem wo se aka hu bia ma de kire ne adesua ho nsem enko yie kura eno nti wo sra mpanyimfo se so amo the school feeding ni be school one ma ebetimi abo mo ama saa ne ma ni su ne ban ya ankura yi da na bi no ebetimi atwa enya aban ko wo sre ankura won sa so na chi adware enyumaku ahya abanyase so omo so emeso wona sen na wo so wasen e wo kwan bi so dia no won fa nkonwa any table so emfa medom mo sebe ya be ombenya baby atena na ombenya table nso so ede wonwoma atoso akyerem
memoa yepe for the schools CCI CSRE DC ne mpanyimfo se ebe yi a omomfa ye school no enka school feeding program no ho na minim se no so ebeboa adusua ebeboa ma school no so enrollment no akoyanimu na second one ne yenkonya sem de ewo form pa se eba primary na yenkonya sem no ewo form nti yenya ankrakra ombeboa ai adonate nkonya ama school na ke ne beje pa
Onipa yatine kasai a headmistress at the Sampa Islamic KG and Primary School no ewo Jamai North Mesimo Wabono region and asa bono mantamumu Mame Elizabeth Esther Redu Sasa ano desa adesira diewe ato eye aban ene mpanyifo enim
Omama yetwa enwumre no nsia kase bono so ede amamwa Onipa yede osum taye wono na afimpinu ni edunsia wabra yeto abade yi mampanyini ewo omai Ghana ha seye no wono so eye nipa ba kwa obegina kontokre se yento ne so aba na won konkodi mampanyini na ena dan ne nsema wodi atuja efa Oliver Bekan ensemu achese ebeto odwa se wodi ensem bi atuja eno no nso ani enam so ema ediku ena beba omai mu no aposifo abeso ne pechi na ewo sa ensem yi mu no ena onipa yede osum teye ne nsem odi atuja echemu a wo kire se nkrofo no bi enenam omai Ghana yi mu a wo mo mom na nke wo se ya chi wo mokoto afiase ebi ni osaiche mensa bonso ni munyamfo ena afensu road minister mu akwata wo kire se san nkrofo no ena wo se ya chi wo mokoto afiase firi se wo mo nsem bi a wo ne omai Ghana edie ne enye de Wachese road minister nsema obeka ye echiremu a kirese to a esisi kwan mu no obechange no e de akwakwa dane junso biaye anase baabi a yebeja ye nan afensu osai chairman sabonso onimonyamfo wono so nsem bia odi ebetu ja anase cake bi eba montene so wabra wodi na wodaye e-levy cake a wode ba montene so betwa ye wachese e-levy ya de omanfo anyi ntumu enu ntinse okoye hu cake de ba pan de na na chese wode yi omanfo hin enu ntinse ankrofo wei womu na diku eba omaji mu enu ntini san krofo na nka wose ya chi omodi omkoto afiase na mum enye Oliver Bekan na empanyifo sika kum ye gene kwaku anum enu ntini ye kwo na chese 2016 independent presidential candidate onipa ye de sumpei no ye ne no akwochichi nkomo die nti a wo chese osei chairman sabonsu na afa onimonyamfo akwasi amoakwata na ye nchi wonfo anko afiase no wono ankasa aka amayate Mama yegusua twen homa na asenka yensa ebeka no nenso emise bibi nti homa na entutomu yie enu ntini ye hye mo bo se oba homa no so a ye ne mo betwentwen komo na wa kire die nti a wo kire se onmonyafo oseche mensa bonsu wono na ye mrahye bedwani de ma omanfo e woso ame abato mpasua no eso na afei onmonyafo amuakwata wono na ye road minister wo kire se yemfo sankofo ni mom na enkoto afiase ne mom enye Oliver Bekan mom na nkyase ye nche no enu ti no se oba homa no so a ye hye mo bo se ye ne mo betwetwe komo de afa ho
Yet one some so the anawoti yanka Asanteman kasafidie wa hanenso echipo miensa kasafidie so ya somo e free Asanteman tempro pon kumase brono e friend se bompata ye wo abronsantente no ya twere ni munya ko plaza no emu Yet one some so adi amamo na ye vice president Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia wamanya nyantie se omai mudie niema keka kwandie bibia ebeye digitalization won sensem electronic nko a na ye kwo no se ya ne enemu na eno na ne yaka hu bi ama national service scheme wamo ede ensem bi atudwa akyerem se de niema ekonomo so mate asimu bi esansa ye se ene ewiase sesa no wasesam bi na sesa bi okoba bi na sam wanyina nipa nyina dane mo no anane a ombe dane ede abewe na eno aka hu bi amenne yi opanyi a woda eye national service secretariat no ano director owura osai asibe enkane eye keme de ensem bi atudwa akyerem ese de niema keka kono no such as digitalization wa ena omo enso ebekọ bie yesa so man ko bia emo akora enu nti omo ne ekuo bia ye frɛ won se techlock omo aka bom ebe ye dwumadie soronko e de ama adesuafo yi se de ebe ya omo so behunu ebenya nimdie ewo ICT suade no emu na afen so krampo no omo creative various sites e de ama omo se be ya won betimi ayom applications e de afa wo yentie owura wo sei asibe anchi
Industrial revolution where digitization has become key, meaning that now you can have your first degree, you can have your second degree, but if you are not computer literate, it's going to be difficult for you to go. So the first thing that we did was that, why don't we set up tech labs where we can be able to walk our university graduates through. So now we have signed on with a company called Tech Lab, and the Tech Lab has a lot of consultants that have been made available to us. So we have 24 different hubs across the country where selected national service persons have been asked to go there and study more about ICT. First of all, to study how they can create business out of ICT. Two, how they can be so innovative to be able to create applications, websites, and others, which they are doing. We are also coming out with a number of programs where those who are currently doing their national service, irrespective of where they are, we will walk them through training, ICT training, so that at least by the time they finish the national service, they are good to go.
Wey Ora Osai SCB and Chiwano and the executive director Edema National Service Scheme and what this answer way at 2 Jawa Bra Wamo stakeholder conference be.
Ohimana enumerate did
Didn't you know be say?
Mama yetwa enumerate no sia kase bono so ede amamwa. Achim Oda Divisional Police Commander wano ewo emfinfi mantam no emu ASP Edmond Ajekum ninsama wodi abetuja echema wo kyerese Valentine ya yedi ye no omanfo eno no monsabi ede kwotena stia nimu enam so ama accident pina ena esi ye ewo omai Ghana ye gie ni de nenso ebinum efamu eto nananom ewo ensiedo eno ena wodi ensam etuja ena wo kyerese adroba fo etwihyan yama ye ni na ho yami ani na opa fi se ni gie de wo ho na emomu mani gie ne hyaw so ema nam so ema wokotu nipa bi egu ana kyese eyensam a anso ani ene nanu adade esi wannaga junction odroba ni a wono e kyere se obi aboni cheat enuntin wo beku sa adroba ni no nam so ema wokokum obi a wonam ni baabi eno ena ASP Edmond Ajekum e kyere se sane mani nyina yema etuo entwa obi echika na kyese wo ye mistake bia e wo se wo na wuchi ne ka no ede ema no eno ntin wo kyese ma ye no monsa emfa nkonkotena sti anim afen so ye drive a kyese yenya careful dia kwasi broni beka no yenya hweye pa se benam so a emfa oje ne bi emre amagana si a wosi cheche ensem nimu ede fa ye no yenko na yenkotie bi
ayampa se ene eyeda pons lonkon wiasa fa na nyina Ghana had ya caution say chocolate day. Ojidie se emrantie ne emabawa omo ebedi saa eda no akakra yesrem se eduru brese ya ana sebi enema emfata ne ense in terms of obra emfata akwanhia hodro tie besire obi bia saa brani dwen wo tie peace fm se ye besire mo se da no bi nkasa mo celebrate ye besire se mo celebrate ya mo celebrate in moderation ni say tie besire se wonu so use number plate ya eye DP na DV ahwe na wa amfa nipa amro miensa ebi osu hwese se bi wonko fa bibi enko kan wano se bi duru bi a prosifo na se bambofo gina wo no mo akonya enchiwa anase achinjie mu ti ebese koduru fie wie ansa na benum san wano wo benum san so asabi enko tran hye mu enko fa oye nebi enko bar because enipa nkwa ho hia enipa ni ho agana entu ponti yesem se nedue ye man nye incident free in terms of accident.
Eni ayekotie ye eye Achim Oda Divisional Police Commander ASP Edmond Ajekum wono ewo Bri Central Municipal Assembly nensama odi etuja chese yemanya incident free accident no adoso enunti no my Ghana ye besere adroba fo etwihyan se enom nsamfa nkotena sti anim afenso ye ne aye fama eboroso no na chese meti aba be hye wo nchen ba bia wote no wafo obi de natena wo ni nyina wo chese etia mra enunti ye hye se ye beto sa nyema nyina agu
Enkwanhia bi asi ewo kwame danso atebubu kwantempon no eso aka ho bi amani panum eprepre mu odempa na eyedumja adwumakuo no mu adwumayefo ena saa nkwanhia ne esen akoto won amadebo no kiremu se na wo enya akọ se omumra atebubu esanse eja to baabi na no na omonam kwa so omokọ no a motor rider bi ebe cross omo a antimi sustain omo muka no ebubu fa so saa ne ekoda ya eno na aka hu bi akirem se enipa numu ana sablo motika ne mu de enya asam ketu akura wo mu aprepre mu oden abeto akura se mienu de wo mu dompe mu abubu na nso nyame nti wo mote ase ba konso no se bi na adwen eho akapa enya asam ketu a nipa woden semi to centralfo anim eye Bunu East Regional Fire Service Commander DCFO George anim Frempon what one ansem ni so say
Atebubu Fire Station had a distress call that a doctor had been trapped by fire at Atebubu Hospital. And unfortunately, their appliance is faulty with a pump. That was yesterday night, they went for fire and then they had a problem. So this morning, when the incident happened, they had to call the nearby fire station. And the nearby fire station is Kwame Danso Fire Station. So they called them and then they also took off to come and assist. And on their way, they were crossed by motor rider, and then in the process of saving the motor rider, they also hit another motor with a man, the wife, and then a child at the back of the woman. Our men were 5 on board, and due to the severity of the accident, we are having 3 of them over here, and they are in critical condition. The pedestrians who were knocked down, one of them, that is the man, has been brought here with the firemen, and then the wife has passed away, and the child is responding to treatment at Atebubu Government Hospital.
And what she answered what was so hremu ese eneno wamo esha se omo ehwe no aye hwe omo wire sabia no ebeba fam kakra na omo condition so aye stable omo be transfer omo edoma kopie mu e 37 military hospital omo makotoa omo yare sa ehwe eso.
I've spoken with our chief fire officer, and then he is saying that if the condition is so critical, it will be preferable to airlift them to Accra. And then he has even started contacting the Air Force commander and then 37 military hospital, so that when they are airlifted, they will be sent to 37 military hospital. So currently, the doctor over here has also examined the 3 that they were brought, and then saying that all of them are having head injury. So it's like they are not responding to orders. They are not responding to orders.
Way Bunu East Regional Fire Service Commander DCFO George Enim Frimpong.
Time and chances fast food and you may make for Eddie Amawo. Eye wedding ena wo ya bedin to yobi ena wo ye anase parties ahodo na se obehia aduane nko ade a ene time and chances fast food ena make for Eddie Amawo. Bomadina ko piemu ewo Chronom station sanso ena tafo mouse ye scoreboard no ena di animhye macro nso ye wo traffic light na se play number ye frɛ eye 0240 197434 0240 197434 Bomadina fo aduane ne nyina ekodan time and chances fast food won bedum aboa ma anuane a ede na won so watini ede asom wahoho Muhis Herbal Center eno so ena nyumeme kanfo ede amawo yade abai ena eha wo bomadina fakodum Muhis Herbal Center wo mo bedum aboawo na chese wo mahyew ama yade nyina ase atu na Muhis fo esi yefno yade atena wo so ache wo de na osa aduane to ye mo abuoi anto ye mo abuoi bomadina fakodan Muhis Herbal Center fo anase wonyo mo Muhis Herbal Mixture no bi no mo a ebeboawo ama yade nyina etu echa na mantam dunsia no wato apitim Bowra drugstore and afa pharmaceutical shop biemu wonsa ebeka Muhis Herbal Mixture bi na wonso watini anonom number ye frɛ eye 0249 616937 0249 616937 yewo odium Kumasi heya odium ena yewo eno ntini kopiemu ewo Muhis Herbal Center wayare sanyina wonsa beka.
wie enyuma kuya da Romania de kasia no esomo ena enyumre no nsia bre no mu ebesi sa empempenso yi na se enkoma ni shumaboafo owura kwaten ene yensamufo melody bonachi domo a Facebook live no so owura Edwin Okra ene de yenkoye edi gold wana de yenkoye ma unya bi hweye ba bia owo bia pesima kafo enyumre eyeme akuya ofosu hema boaten mene
ensroma nana ya kwana du ya dom yadamase ema monitia enyado